Hello and welcome to my channel, and I will be speaking about the interview process, the job search process, anything having to do with all of the above. I will speak from my own personal experiences and the experiences of folks I know. If you have any questions or if I didn't go in depth with something or you want a little more clarity, there is no shame in asking. Just send me a little comment below and I will address it, of course. Thank you for stopping by, and just keep scrolling and going through additional materials, okay? And pay it forward. Anything that you pick up here, pay it forward, okay? So, have a blessed day. Take care. Bye. Okay, so here we have a juicy topic. This is my first resume out of college, 2005, minty fresh. And here I was looking for, honestly, anywhere that would have me. Of course, I had student loans to pay, and I was looking for a job hard with a couple D's on the end. So first things first, of course, I had my name up the top, and then I put the position I was looking for. So here I had put technical recruiter because I thought I should be a broker or an agent, as in an agent for celebrities, anyone who would be an in-between person to translate information. So my objective, what did I put? An entry-level position in publishing, marketing, management, or advertising. And I am very open to any training provided by the company. So I was an eager beaver. So I put position, objective, and education. So in terms of education, I had attended Vassar College in Poughkeepsie, New York. When you have an entry-level resume, this is where you put your education right at the top. If you're a more mature job seeker, you would place your education at the bottom of your resume. Okay? It is a sign almost of entry level to have your education more up at the top. And of course, a screaming entry level resume will have your GPA, because the more or the further you go along into your career, it really is more about your experience rather than your school grades, CSEC grades, CAPE grades. They don't really matter after a while. So, still on entry level, fresh out of school. Of course, look out for the punctuation here. I needed a space there, and this was done in about 2004, 2005. Of course, there are snazzier ways to do your resume. Right now, as this resume stands, this is someone who is looking for a summer job or a seasonal job, like a Christmas job, someone who is just coming out of high school, someone who is fresh out of college. But it is a very fresh resume. It's like it's my very first resume feel to it. Special skills. So here is where you would put anything you have with computing, Word, Excel, internet. Can you imagine? Again, 2004. You would not put internet or web or surfing the web or any of that on a resume. In 2020, do not do that. Language, working knowledge of Spanish, oral and written, basic knowledge of French. Language, it's for this 2020 time, it's really good to put anything, any kind of graphic, any kind of graphics programs, and also any coding languages that you might have. And this would also include sign language as well. Honors, of course, any kind of achievements or accolades that you've been awarded, you'd put under honors. Experience. So, of course, as you can see, entry level, most of these would be internships, as in paid nothing or paid very little, and it might be seasonal. So here is where you put where you worked, and of course, if it's seasonal, you wouldn't put like June to July. You just put summer, or you put spring, or you put fall. If you've repeated, meaning you went back there more than one time, you put fall and fall again. So you do that.
And under each internship or position, you talk about what you did. So here I conducted cold calls, interfaced with several customers to sell products, and assumed responsibility for the assistant director of operations and managed the office. So even if you are entry level, it might be that you're afforded this kind of responsibility. You talk about it. Okay. Also, here is where you can put any kind of clubs where you had an active fundraising role or active presidential role, meaning you're say the president or a member of the board of a club, or a non-governmental organizational, or a club that is an arm of a non-governmental organization such as Salvation Army or Red Cross. So even here I have what? Co-president of the Caribbean Students Alliance. Was it a job I got paid for? No, but I did have access to funding, school funding, etc. So I would put this because I did have a responsibility. I was a member, a representative. I would liaise with members of other student organizations. So you put all of that into your experience. And then, of course, because I have been working since 1941, I've been working since I'm about 15 or 16. So I do have a lot of entry-level jobs. So clerk, receptionist, any kind of job or position you're not sure what to class it as, put it as clerk or intern, and you'll be fine. Right. And so that pretty much sums up a very, very fresh out of school or high school kind of resume. You will have your position, your objective, your education. You'd put your grades, any kind of grades, any kind of papers you think would attribute to this kind of position, anything that will show that you have range, such as any kind of special skills. This would include computing and, of course, skills that will be in demand. So anything with graphics or website creation, you would put under special skills, and social media as well. And experience, you would put as seasonal. So summer, spring, fall is fine. And be sure to put where you did what you did and any kind of additional experience. Your resume should not be over 1 page long. Your resume should not be over 1 page long for any reason. Okay, so everything is relevant, especially when you're speaking about leadership positions, such as me here, co-president down here. With leadership positions, anything where you have access to funding, anything where you're given responsibilities. So your supervisor is going away for 2 weeks on vacation, and your supervisor entrusts you to run the organization. Don't worry if the organization is a 2 people organization or a 20 people organization. You are entrusted to make sure that the organization runs without that person. So be sure to speak about yourself, but not to overinflate yourself. And most folks know that you are looking for an entry-level position, so keep it to the point and no more than 1 page, and you should be fine. And keep going and scrolling to see if you can pick up any other tips and tricks that will help you in this process. Okay, thank you.